South America is home to some of the most large and extensive tropical forests in the world. Among the dozens of species that live amongst these moist forests are the Glaucous macaws. These birds once thrived in this land, but today they are critically endangered species. They slowly began to disappear from the areas they once resided in, and it's now rare to see them in the wild.
The Glaucous macaw, scientifically known as Andorheimkis glaucus, is a bird known for its vibrant teal blue feathers. These birds are relatives of the sphinx macaw, hyacinth macaw, and scarlet macaw. They're native to South America, specifically the north of Argentina and to the south of Paraguay. In their climate, there are monthly average temperatures of 18 degrees Celsius or higher, with a dry season and an abundant wet season.
The Glaucous macaw is a herbivore and has a trophic level of 2. Being herbivores, they mainly eat a variety of palm nuts and palm fruits. They forage for their food, then use their large beak to break open the nuts to eat. They've also been seen to eat fruits of other species, signifying how they have some sort of flexibility in their diet. However, they only adjusted to eating other food when the palm nuts were scarce.
This bird maintains homeostasis by thermoregulation. They're homeothermic and use their feathers to stay insulated and warm. Like mammals, they pant when overheated and shiver to generate heat. They're also endothermic, meaning they absorb energy from their surroundings. To be suited for their environments, the macaws have developed multiple adaptations to aid them in survival. For structural adaptations, the macaw developed a large curved beak and a developed lower mandible. These adjustments suit their diet: hard-shelled nuts that require a large biting force to crack open. Physiologically, it has a muscular tongue with an internal bone. This feature helps the bird while digesting its food and additionally has powerful digestive enzymes to break down any possible oil-rich nuts. For behavioral adaptations, the Glaucous macaw has developed a loud call that helps them communicate with each other or to help one another warn each other of danger or incoming predators.
你好
괜찮아. 괜찮아요. 괜찮아.
They form strong bonds with each other, especially mates, and travel around in groups. This ensures that they all stay protected and can escape danger easily.
Like most other birds, Glaucous macaws have sexual reproduction with internal fertilization. During the courting phase, they engage in courtship, feeding, and mutual preening. In other words, they offer food and clean each other.
Can I ask your name?
Until the eggs are hatched, they stay nested in secluded, hidden areas to avoid predators or harsh weather conditions. For parental care, the females will usually incubate the eggs or guard the chicks. While the mother do this, the males will typically go out and get food to bring back to the nest. Being watched over by their parents is especially important for newborn macaws, as they are vulnerable during the first few months of their life.
The Glaucous macaw is a player in seed dispersal. They feed on palm nuts and fruits, and while flying are simultaneously carrying the seeds out to further places from the tree's original location. This will spread the species of palm trees in different locations, contributing to the diversity and health of the ecosystem. When these trees grow taller, they'll provide resources and shelter for the animals of the environment. The macaw also has economic value. They contribute to human well-being by giving economic benefits. They attract tourism to certain areas of South America, something that will provide revenue for many local businesses and companies.
The Glaucous macaw is listed as critically endangered for a combination of reasons. Yet the two most critical ones are the direct effect of human activities. Cattle were introduced by the Europeans to the macaw's territory in the late 17th century. Over time, this cattle became a destructive invasive species for the Glaucous macaw. They invaded the palm groves, grazing on the seedlings of the palm trees. This stopped the new palm trees from growing, and no young trees meant that the groves would eventually age and decline. As the palm trees declined, so did the food supply. This isn't a problem that could have been avoided early on. The effects were from long-term ecological damage.
Despite their rarity and the protection laws placed upon them, Glaucous macaws are widely sought after as pets. This is due to their vibrant feathers that make them stand out against other birds. The illegal pet trade created a large pressure on the population, especially during the 19th and 20th centuries when the birds were caught in large numbers.
Because it's so critically endangered, humans have now tried to counteract the damage by suppressing the population. The Glaucous macaw has legal protection. The government states that international trade for these birds is banned.
Even though there is some protection placed upon them, they can be particularly prone to endangerment. The Glaucous macaw can be easily spotted by both predators and hunters alike because of their bright, colorful feathers. They don't have the ability to blend in or camouflage with their surroundings like other birds with dark or green-colored feathers.
Regarding the future of the species of the Glaucous macaw, it will likely go extinct soon. Only a few possible reports of this bird were received in the 20th century. Furthermore, the ongoing destruction of the tropical forests in the birds reside only adds to the possibility of it going extinct.
If it were to go extinct, considering that the Glaucous macaw was responsible for the seed dispersal of the Yatay palm, there would be a lack of it without them. Fewer palms would be spread out, ultimately changing the biosphere of the forest and savannas in which the macaws reside.